Many people choose to have cosmetic surgery at some point in their lives, and if you're looking for a figure like Scarlett Johansson or Marilyn Monroe, it's simple enough to take a picture at your nearest private hospital and request something similar. However, it's slightly more difficult when the character you're attempting to replicate is fictional. All of the people we'll be presenting to you today are completely obsessed with their favorite characters. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more intriguing videos like this. And be sure to watch this video to the end. Therefore, anytime we upload a new video, you will be notified so that you won't miss out on interesting videos from us. Without further ado, let's get started. Melinda Moon. First on our list is a Lord of the Rings fan who wanted to transform herself into an elf. Melinda Moon admired the pointed ears that appeared in her favorite anime and chose to recreate the look for herself. This model paid $325 for surgery on both ears to give her the triangle points characteristic of the mythical figures from Peter Jackson's blockbuster flicks. To do so, cartilage was removed from the top of her ears in a 2-hour treatment, and her stitches were left in place for a few weeks to allow the skin to heal. She stated, "I've always been extremely close to nature, with pointed ears that are the cutest thing ever, and I think the elf costume is very exquisite. I've always fantasized about what it would be like to be anything other than human. So I decided to transform my looks to look supernatural. I'll never be human again. All I need now is glitter and wings to soar." Penny Brown. Penny Brown has previously spent years expanding her chest size and decreasing her waist to resemble Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. She wore a corset for 23 hours a day to lower her waist by a massive 15 inches at one point, and she even decided to wear the corset permanently for 4 months. Despite the pain corsets can cause, which hurts internal organs, Penny believes it doesn't bother her too much. She explained to BuzzFeed that she's always had an hourglass figure and merely wants to enhance it by making it more extreme. Jessica Rabbit's form is sensual, strong, and extreme, and it's a delight to reproduce it in real life. While she may receive some unfavorable feedback, Penny adores her appearance, as does her husband. Sarah Burge. She's created a name for herself as the real-life Barbie, but she's not alone. Sarah has had over 100 procedures, worth over $325,000 in the last 20 years, and she's showing no signs of slowing down anytime soon. She's acknowledged being addicted to surgery and has had regular maintenance operations like fillers and skin peels since she began having them done. She claims she's never gone more than 3 weeks without surgery, and she's had aesthetic treatments done. Sarah can spend her days looking like Mattel's finest, with her long blonde hair, huge blue eyes, and tiny waist. Previous procedures have included breast implants, butt implants, liposuction, a tummy tuck, and fat transfers. She seemed to be doing a fine job, but is it worth the money at this point? Romario dos Santos Alves. His fascination began in the gym while he was trying to be a bodybuilder, rather than from seeing too many movies as a child. But as his muscles became larger, there was only one character that embodied the figure he desired. Mario thought that working out naturally wasn't enough, so he turned to a cocktail of oil, pain relievers, and booze to bulk up his biceps and transform himself into the real-life Hulk. However, his devotion became perilous when the muscles in his arms and shoulders began to turn rock solid, and Romario nearly lost both of his arms in the process. Fortunately, he stopped before it was too late. Alan, one 24-year-old man who spent a lot of money to look like an inanimate object, Alan from Japan, became viral after spending roughly $150,000 in a year to look like Michelangelo's David statue. He had no surgery, as well as 4 lifts and tucks to erase wrinkles and injections to reconstruct his chin. Alan, whose surname has not been released, claims that his fascination with altering his appearance stems from his upbringing, when he was bullied for having allegedly feminine traits. As he grew older, he became more determined to change them. And fortunately for Alan, he hasn't had to pay for all of his therapies, since they're paid for by 5 extremely wealthy women, and all he's had to provide in return is his companionship. Herbert Chavez. When he was 4 years old, he became captivated by Superman, and his obsession only intensified as he grew older. He describes himself as Superman's biggest admirer and has already had 26 painful plastic surgery procedures to mimic his idol's features. He's had nose and jaw skin procedures, whitening pectoral implants, and abdominal implants performed to look like the Man of Steel, And he's not stopping there. His next ambition is to be 6 feet and 3 inches tall like Superman. In one interview, Herbert stated that his purpose for looking exactly like his childhood hero was to provide delight to youngsters who saw him. And of course, it brought him joy to look exactly like his childhood hero. But don't assume Herbert's interest is solely aesthetic. He also knows everything there is to know about Superman and has an extensive collection of artifacts. That's all for today. Thank you for spending some time with us. If you found this video interesting, make sure to hit the like button, the notification bell, and subscribe to our channel to get access to more interesting videos from us. Till next time.